today we are starting a very comprehensive total body transformation. This is more than a total body lift. Not only will be removing her skin, sculpting her, but we're gonna actually create a new body for her. It's gonna take a lot of time to do so, meaning that we probably have about 30 hours of surgery planned for her. Hopefully we'll get her through to the end goal, which is a new body. Her surgeries will entail arms, breast, back lift, tummy tuck, and a ton of work on the thighs. And not only we gotta remove the fat, we gotta attend to lymphedema and lipedema, but also we'll have to really create new thighs for her, transform her lower half and remodel it and create a new lower body. This is, as I say, a lot different than just removing skin, which a lot of people can do. We're gonna actually create a new body for her. So today we're gonna be starting on her lower half and going after the thighs. In the future, we'll come back and do more. On the back side, you'll see the same issues that we have. We have skin laxity of the mid-back. We have a lot of arm skin laxity. But down here, we have an A-shaped buttocks that is extremely wide. Her buttocks are actually here rather than here. So not only we have to do a buttock lift, but also we have to go after reduction of this area. And the thighs, as you can appreciate, are just still extremely full. So she's lost 180 pounds, and you can see that her top looks really, really perfect, but her lower half still doesn't match the upper half. If I just do standard skin removal or body lift, her top is going to become smaller and her bottom is going to become smaller, but there still will be a mismatch. So what we are trying to do is to correct the mismatch. And these surgeries at this degree of correction are extremely difficult because not only we are removing a lot of tissues, but also we are demanding a lot of healing and recovery. And if she recovers well, we're going to get a great result. But there is a lot of tissue to be removed, and that puts a lot of demand on healing and also a lot of pressure and tension on the incision sites. So things can open up with these surgeries. That's the reason I always start with the hardest part first. We'll be doing a hip reduction, buttock lift, buttock augmentation. But what you'll notice is that our patient is extremely wide here and really narrow at the top. So a true pear shape. She is actually extending past the operating room table by about 10 centimeters on each side. And by the end of the surgery, I'm hoping to pull a lot of this and remove it and start the first stage of a body transformation. This is gonna need more work. This is not gonna be done today. It's gonna take a lot of time and effort to get her where we wanna get her. And it may take over a year to get there. So our patient had multiple procedures done on her buttock and her thighs. For her buttocks, I performed a buttock reduction, removing lower back and upper buttock tissue. That's the tissue that normally I use as a flap, but I had to remove it today because we had plenty. And also I wanted to rotate her outer buttock tissue inwards. And in order to do that, the flap couldn't work out for us. So we removed the lower back and upper butt fat and excised 7 to 8 inches of skin and fat from that area. Then I rotated the buttocks inwards as much as possible with this surgery. She already has a nice hourglass figure that we are beginning to construct. Subsequently, I did about 750 cc's of fat transfer to make her buttocks rounder. And then for her thighs, we did about 3,500 cc's of lipo debulking. So the thighs are much smaller, especially the outer thighs, the saddlebags and the back of the thighs.
and I shall be continuing this on the front together with her thigh reduction. So we are now finished with our surgery. By no means our work is finished, and I plan a transformative surgery for her. I aim to completely change her lower body, hopefully match the upper body, but you can already see that we've made a huge, tremendous change. Her hips were obviously much wider at the beginning of the surgery, and now we've been able to rotate them in while we perform the buttock reduction. I also continued with the outer thigh incision in the front so that she won't end up having a dog ear, and then we performed lipedebulking of the thighs and the thigh reduction, and you can already see how much smaller the thighs are. Perhaps we'll need to work more and do additional thigh work in the future, reduce them even further, but already a tremendous amount of surgery has been performed, so we'll wait and see how she ends up with these new results, and if we need to do further, we can always plan it as we come back to do additional surgery for her.